There are two kinds of people in the world. Those who believe genetics determine civilization, and those who think it doesn't make a difference. Those who think genetics determine civilization and make a difference in culture and all of that are what we would consider to be following a scientific method, whereas those who do not are following a faith-based method. Just so happens that people on the left of the political spectrum tend to believe that genetics do not matter and therefore are faith-based, whereas people on the right side of the political spectrum believe that genetics do indeed matter. Race does matter. Race determines culture and your civilization, and that is important. And they would be considered on the right, scientific method, scientific community. So you have faith versus science on the left and right on the race issue. Now, it just so happens that those on the left are very much like the Catholic Church during the day, at the time of Galileo. When he discovered or set to prove that the Earth was not the center of the solar system, rather that the sun was. So we found out that the Earth does indeed revolve around the sun, and he was proven correct. But they want to hit him with blasphemy for saying that. And that's really the same as the left and their faith-based community is. They want to use what amounts to blasphemy, which is hate or hate speech, or hate is what they call it. It's just their new, preferred term for blasphemy. And so they want to hit anyone who disagrees with their faith-based notion that indeed all people are equal and that race does not matter. The left, the faith-based community of the race faith-based community wants to impose sanctions. They want to impose laws like blasphemy, which are through hate speech and hate codes and all this kind of stuff on people who follow science. So people who follow science are persecuted, just like Galileo was in his time. The left is very much monolithic and globalist, just like the Catholic Church at the time of Galileo. Controlled basically the whole known world. And without getting too far into the history, I'm sure people can pick it apart and stuff like that. But the point is, it's analogous to the situation. It's analogous to the situation, and so faith versus science.